How are we doing, chat? Absolute legends. If you're new around here, want to keep up to date on all things Liverpool related, hit that hit that subscribe button down below. Put your bell notification on as well, and make sure you smash the hell out of that like button if you are excited for the Champions League last eight draw. Who do you want? Absolute legends. I know a lot of you did drop your suggestions in that you wanted. Is it Villarreal, Benfica, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, City, Bayern, or Chelsea in the last eight? The best prestigious club competition in world football. Anyway, but I am very excited for this. Hopefully, the draw today, everyone doesn't take the bloody Mickey, because you know what it's like anyway. It can go on for a very long while, but they will be drawing the semi-finals and the final as well. Obviously, who will be playing at home and who will be playing away as well. Obviously, the second leg and the first leg in the semi-finals. So, fingers crossed, Liverpool can very much get in the right order. Will be quite good, that really. Yeah, but the two teams that not just Liverpool, but a lot of teams will be wanting will be Villarreal and Benfica. Obviously, Benfica did knock out Barcelona. I think it was in the group stages. So one of the surprises of the tournament. Great to see them through and progress into the last eight. First time in a very long time since they've got to these latter stages of the competition. The Portuguese outfit and obviously the yellow submarine. Unai Emery doing very well with the Spanish side. I think it's about 10, 12 years since Villarreal got to this stage of the competition as well. View, obviously, Champions League draw, mates. Obviously, who Liverpool will be getting in the round of eight. Obviously, we'll be discussing the other draws as well. But hopefully everyone's having a good day, everyone. Absolute legends. Morning, Jose. Oh, you changed it. I like your new profile pic, Jose. But thank you very much for tuning in, fellas and ladies. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you're new and smash that like button as well, most importantly. Can we get those likes up before we do start off? The odds, I think City are favourites, Liverpool second favourites at the bookies, Bayern third favourites, and Chelsea were four favourites, which is very intriguing. But City obviously progressed in the round of 16 against Sporting Lisbon. I swear, if they get like a Benfica or Villarreal, it will be typical City, won't it? But obviously, we spoke about in yesterday's video, didn't we? Obviously, the first leg and the second leg, the Manchester City game in the league will be getting sandwiched right in between the first and second leg. So if Liverpool can somehow get a Villarreal or Benfica and City can get a Real Madrid or an Atletico Madrid or a Chelsea to play, it would be bloody lovely. Bad news about Trent. Hopefully better by the end of the international duty. Oh, I haven't looked on social media, CC. Is he injured? Oh, bloody hell. Let us know, CC. I've obviously just jumped on the stream anyway, mate. I was there having me brekkie. But is he injured, CC? I'm guessing he is, mate. That's not good news. Give me Madrid, mate. Mitchell, absolute legend. Thank you to every single one of you that has tuned in on the show last night and obviously over the last couple of years as well. You're absolute legends. But can we get to the at least 10 likes on the video before we do start a draw? You're absolute legends. Really do appreciate it. What do you think about the Trent hamstring injury? Oh, there you go, Jose. I hope it's only a technical hammy. It's tricky ones, hamstrings, mate. In it with most players, especially it's very common in football to pull hamstrings. You never know if it could be a bad tear one, or it could be a very much a not too bad really. But fingers crossed, it's not too bad. But James Milner, he has debuted in the place of Trent. I'm pretty sure, especially international duty as well. Or it could be Trent pulling Southgate's bluff because it is a friendly game in reality. And the fact that Trent didn't get selected, obviously, for the Euro squad, I know he was injured, but I don't think he's very much got a love-hate relationship with the England national team. I'd love it if he retired for England because I think it'd just keep Trent wrapped up in cotton wool for England. He doesn't give a toss, Trent, about the England national side, like most Scousers. How you doing, Gary? Hope you had a good night, mate. Yeah, I think you were out last night, Gary. I think I seen on the Instagram. I was looking on the Instagram, but I hope you had a good night, mate. Did you go out or just chill for the last night, matey? Not gonna lie, I can see Hendo at right back with Fabinho, Keita, and Thiago in midfield. Yeah, it's the thing, innit, Jose? Obviously, Fabinho did play right back in his career at Real Madrid. I think he played like one game at Real Madrid, but that's one of the main reasons we did buy Fabinho. He's very versatile, similar to Milner. I don't think a lot of people realise that with Fabinho, the Dyson, he can play right back, can play DM, and he obviously played centre back last year. Same with Henderson, but it's not ideal. You don't want your players playing there, but fully capable. Someone in the press has said Henderson has been involved in 40 games domestically this season. Still another 20 to go if we are lucky. That's amazing, that Mitchell, and massive improvement. I think last season he was very much. I think he probably did play quite a lot, but I'm pretty sure we all know Henderson. Like a lot of the Liverpool players, they've been in and out over the last couple of years, and you just want that consistent run of football, really, don't you, lads? Really, it's remarkable. And I think if Liverpool are going to be successful in most of these competitions, Henderson is going to be an integral part, like he always has been at the football club anyway. Hopefully just protecting him from the waistcoat. Yes, fingers crossed, CC. Keep all of our players, even Henderson, away from the national side. I know the players wouldn't want it. If you asked them, you would never say it publicly, but the longer they stay out, it's like when it's always Ox, isn't it? Joe, when he does get called upon, obviously Ox for the last couple of years when he has played for England, all the times, apart from obviously the injury against Roma a couple of years ago, every single time Ox or the Sturridge back in the day used to go away with England, they'd get injured. Obviously, Sturridge used to be on a very balanced training regime, and then as soon as he went to, with England, the managers just threw it out the window and like, yeah, we don't need to listen to what Liverpool are saying. All right, lad. All right, hang on. I'll drop you the link there, Spider. Don't know if you're live at the minute, mate, but I'll drop you the link. Or if anyone wants to join, I will drop you the link in a second. But morning, everyone. Get a cuppa. We're still a couple of minutes away. Get your predictions in as well in the comment section below. I want to know who you would like in the latter stages of the last 8, and fingers crossed, all being good. But yeah, Spider, I will drop you the link there, mate. I don't know if you're going live or Davey boy. But yeah, I've just seen Dave there in the chat. No worries if you're too busy, boys. I've just dropped you the links anyway. You're welcome to join. But I know you're probably very busy at the minute. What you're doing. How you doing, Willow? Absolute legend. Morning. Was in chat waiting for this and I had to restart the stream. Oh, Willow, it's all right. You haven't missed much. I just chat absolute bare whelm anyway most of the time. So, but obviously I can't wait. Is anyone a fan of UFC? Obviously, Paddy the Baddy, our Scouts lads, and Meatball Molly as well are fighting down in London. Can't wait for that. Hopefully, they both get the result for for all the Scousers, anyway. For a good draw, our last opponents were the hardest we have faced so far. Come on, give us a nice draw. Fingers crossed. No, but as you said, if we want to win the competition, and especially if we did get a difficult draw, then you're eliminating a very good opponent. Everyone won't be wanting Liverpool. I tell you what, everyone will not be wanting Liverpool, will they? And I tell you, if it was a City or a Bayern or a Chelsea, even they'd be like, oh, they'd be fuming. I've got loads of fun. That's good stuff, Gary. Good stuff. As always. Endo is great at Arsenal, Jack. Oh, tell me about it, mate. It doesn't suit people's narratives, does it? And I've publicly said on the past, I've held my hands up. Obviously, Henderson, he's turned around the majority of Liverpool's fan base. Obviously, he is defined the Liverpool captaincy role anyway. He's turned a load of people 360. Everyone wasn't his biggest fan in the early years. It was difficult for him coming from Sunderland, but he what a player, and the fact that he's the first Liverpool captain in about 30 years to win the Premier League. I know Gerrard was close, but it takes a lot to really marshal this Liverpool team, and I wouldn't want anyone else in the Premier League other than Henderson to captain Liverpool Football Club, because he's phenomenal. Obviously, a lot of the stuff that doesn't get filtered through to the press. Obviously, when we had that Super League and obviously the NHS, all the work he does as well behind closed doors for all the captains, and most importantly, the on-field ability in which the lad does possess is remarkable. Dave. All right, Spectre.
How's it going, bye?
Yeah. Have you got the stream on in the background, haven't you, mate?
Have I? No.
Oh yeah.
It could be my headset, is it?
No, I can't hear it. No, it sounds.
Oh, no.
Just saying it, just in case I'm
feedback.
ahead or something. Yeah, no, it sounds.
Yeah.
How you doing, mate? Morning.
All good. Half sleepy after that gig last night, but
how did it go?
Yeah, it was good. Couldn't go live because the signal was so bad down there, but the guy's got a proper camera and set it up and all that, so we can bang it up later.
Spot on, mate. Spot on.
Looking forward to this now.
Yeah, hit that like, Reds. Absolutely legend, Dave. Hope you've hit the like, Dave. I know you don't. Nope. Not. Oh, that's you, lad. Morning, Dave. Benfica or Villarreal. North, absolutely fingers crossed, mate. Anyway, who we start in midfield for Forest? Obviously, I'd say go strong. I was speaking to Spider, weren't we, a couple of nights ago, mate? I think we go strong. Obviously, international break. You really you could rest players, but for me, if you were one game away from Wembley. Spider, who would you select if you were the manager?
I would bang on as strong a team as you possibly could, just to keep them match fit. To be honest with you, I know the international break is coming up, and I always hate the international breaks. But I would go as strong as possible. And Salah's going to need probably a start in a game after the knock and coming on the other night, so he'd want to keep his fitness up and his match fitness up. So. I play as many players as I possibly could, and since he uses the League Cup for the second or third string squad, he more than likely uses the FA Cup. Well, he did last time as a place of strength to show show of strength. So hopefully he plays a strong team.
100%. Morning, Dave. Hopefully everyone's got a cuppa. I was going to say get a bevy, but it's far too early. You never know. I'll be watching Paddy the Baddy for sure. Oh yeah, were you watching that, Spider, or you're not a fan of UFC?
No. I seen the press conference. Yeah, I know we do nearly every sport on the Kitman channel, so it's pretty cool that way. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. So no, Paddy the Baddy, man, fair juice to him. First thing he says at the press conference was outstanding. So yeah, that's just like I was like kind of at the moment I was kind of like half waking up and then all of a sudden he says and then my big smiles on my face and I'm just like, oh, what a legend this fella is. So
He's a character, and
yeah, he
he's
is.
a character. It's what you need. He's good personality as well.
He needs somebody to take over from McGregor really in that
Yeah.
kind of
Hopefully he just backs it up really with what he says, but I'm pretty sure he will. Love the way Paddy shot down. Oh yeah, 100% there, Willow. 100%. Absolute legends. Benfica or Villarreal would be the ideal draw. Old school MacBoy, 100% mate. That's the team we want. And hopefully everyone, we do get the away leg at Anfield. And then obviously the away leg in the semis. And obviously we were a home team in Madrid as well. So hopefully we do play in our red kit. Hiya, Dave. Obviously, if you are playing Real Madrid, you probably will be in your red kit anyway, just depending on who you're playing. Hiya, Dave. How you doing, Tom? Big result for you last night. Gutted in reality, but I was made up for you. No one else. Because I know what you've been bloody chatting with, especially after we rinsed you on the Premier League show at the weekend. Got a feeling we will get City. So yeah. That's the thing. Have you got?
here?
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, do a cry. No, don't get me started on that fella. That bloody that Everton's man of the match last night. Chat was the fella that tied himself to the bloody goalpost. Oh bloody hell! I got a feeling again. Fingers crossed. Well, Spider, would you like to play against City? Chat.
I would take anybody because I think they fear us. But ideally, I'd like to be able to say, right, give us a Benfica or something like that, just for this round, and then that's Liverpool turn into proper European Liverpool when they're up against the Cash in the semi-finals and finals. Look at the Barcelona game. That just tells you no game is over until it's over, and any game at Anfield in Europe can be turned around, on a penny. So yeah.
100%, mate. I would love City because I think it, as I said last night on my show, I think it'd massively. No, I'm going to be difficult, but if we could progress past them, we've already beat them in the Champions League a couple of years ago. It would bloody massively derail them psychologically, especially if we used to go to the Etihad twice within a week and a half and absolutely slap their ass. It'd be lovely.
Yeah, I think we'll take them anyway. Again, they're desperate for it. They're more desperate than we are for it, and I think we'll take them.
100%, mate. Meatball Molly is a beast, Jack. I tell you. Yeah, she'd batter most men. Yes, she's Gary. Gary, hopefully crack open another one, lad. Anyway, Hendo and Mane were brutal versus Arsenal. 100%, mate. No, he's not. You can score Spider Spectre. I'm looking where Spectre is. Hang on, he's in the chat. He's not in there. Well, hopefully you're watching there, Spectre. Obviously, morning Spiders. Everyone's saying Forest mid. Obviously, he's gone with Nabila, Hendo, and Curtis. Oh, I know. I was watching the West Ham game last night. I was made up. You went through. Got a couple of good West Ham mates anyway. Beating the tournament favourites. Obviously, we are very close to being underway, but you never know with these UEFA delegates. It's all about them. Hopefully, they don't muck it up like they did at the beginning of the season. You never know. But yeah, interesting midfield, that, mate. I think that would something similar to what Spider did say as well. Damn phone. Good to see your face there, Spider. Absolute legends. James, come on, the pool. Go on, Jay. Hopefully, had a good day yesterday, mate. Obviously, all the Irish heads, absolute legends. I think Klopp will play a strong midfield, 100%. I'm not from Ireland. Spectre, you are.
I am, yeah. I am. Yeah, he says it there as well, I think. From Cork, yeah. Same place, but,
absolutely. Paddy the Baddy, F the Sun, 100%. Morning, boys and girls. And UEFA Champions League now live. Yeah. What are we guessing? We're putting odds on how long it'll take them to bloody do this draw. It's
24 minutes before anything even kicks off.
24 hours, more like that. It's that lad on the right. Yeah,
Sounds it.
yeah. From Cork. Yeah, knew it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and if you're
Cork.
new round here, make sure you do head over to Spider's channel as well. Just shout out your channel, mate, just so everyone can shoot over.
There's two channels. There's my own one, which is Spider LFC, and then there's another one where we do a sketch show and a lot of other sport watch-alongs and mainly football called The Kitmen, and we bring on guests to that and stuff. But that's more like a panel around the table thing. So,
yeah, legend, mate. Really do appreciate you coming on, mate, this morning. It all takes actually, after all the saying it, we will get them, but we will not be scared. I'd love to see a live stream match reaction from Pep in the City changing room. We'd be going, oh, oh, they're refusing. He's doing it's Sylvester. It's a man pulling out the balls for us. It's going to be Liverpool City in it. So look at his. Oh, he used to be a nightmare when we played. I remember as a kid. Man, the Rebels bring on City. Absolutely feel sick with nerves, David. It's all right, mate. Everyone will be cacking their pants. They'll be scared of Liverpool. Whoever we do get, we will wipe the floor with them, hopefully. No worries. Don't have to apologise. Well, that's all good. Do not pull out City, Sylvester. So we got a Manchester United ex-player pulling out the balls. You know what he's going to do, don't you? I don't think we have a fully fit hit our stride. I feel like there's more to come from the front three. Well, front five, front six, and front seven, really, innit? Minamino being electric already in the Carabao Cup. A massive reason to why we won it. Origi, I know there was reports yesterday of him linking to AC Milan, but if he is to go to AC Milan, he wants a good finish to this season. Hopefully helps Liverpool win a couple of trophies. And we've seen Bobby come into the fray, didn't we? Yeah, against the Gunners. Not too bad as they are, Bobby. I think everyone's kind of forgot how good he is. Not obviously us, but outside of Liverpool, they're like, oh, bloody hell. Would like an easier draw, Steve, 100%, mate. I think we all would. I know I've just said, a couple of us said, so I do, Man City, but in reality, we'd take a Villarreal and Benfica, and we bloody love that. Take City, but not this early. 100% Keith. Hala Madrid, Jerome, all the way. Give us City or Chelsea. The revenge will be sweeter than the trophy. Thank you very much, Jerome, for tuning in. Paul, yeah, it is now, mate. Yeah. Obviously, made sure to put my alarm on so I didn't miss it and wake up and miss it.
Your man is there now, Mr. That dude, that's the master of ceremonies, as I call him.
Oh, yeah.
He's yeah.
It's like going the bingo, this, isn't it? Getting your balls called.
Yeah, he looks like a teacher just telling you off when you're trying. Stay quiet down the back, you know. Yeah, I think this is kicking off.
Yeah, just go through all the teams. Obviously, Atletico Madrid, Bayern, Benfica, Liverpool, Chelsea, City, Real Madrid, and Villarreal. And if you didn't know, but you'd all know anyway, but if you're new to football or whatnot, the English teams can now draw up against each other, and we're very much underway. The first team to be drawn in the last 8 of the Champions League. Chelsea at home. First team to come out. They'll be happy. Their first leg's not away. Won't have to get on a peddler halfway across Europe. Will they be getting an English team? Save a lot on transport, won't they? Will it be Liverpool? If it is, then we got the second leg at Anfield. Don't be Chelsea. Don't worry, Chelsea. Can't be City. Oh, Real Madrid. What a tie. Madrid. Oh, that's a good tie, that. Bloody hell. That's Real Madrid eliminated. So Chelsea, Real, first game.
Happy with fair. That's two of the main teams you kind of don't want to get in the next round. Yeah. If you were choosing. And they're out of the way. So now it's just kind of Manchester City and Bayern really you're looking at, aren't you?
No, just keep on refreshing it, mate. Obviously, yeah, Chelsea again. Obviously, next team to come out the pot. So yeah, it was a tight. Someone's bloody screwed that on, well, haven't they? City. Oh! It's City at home. Come on. Don't be Liverpool.
Bayern Munich, we love you right now, isn't it?
Come on, Bayern. Come
Yeah,
on.
that'd
Come
be
on.
lovely right now.
Bayern. Come on. It's to draw City. City at the home at the first leg. Oh, yes! Atletico Madrid for City. Get in!
Yeah, that's a tough one for them, man.
There you go, Simeone shit house, mate.
He will do the ultimate shithouse. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we could get Benfica or Villarreal
Okay.
chat, could we?
That's all the English teams out of the way.
Yeah. We want to be second. So the next part, the third game is Villarreal at home first. Like, come on, be Liverpool. Come on, be Liverpool. Come on. Villarreal home in the first. Like, come on. Come on, the footballing gods. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Spider. Come on.
Yeah.
Liverpool. Come on. Come on, Sylvester the X-Mank. Liverpool. Come on. Oh, Bayern.
Bayern.
Oh, hang on. Have we got Benfica then?
That's us against Benfica. Yeah.
Get in!
Yes. The kind of draw that you want.
Come on!
Yeah.
Get in!
Just draw Benfica first and we're laughing.
Happy days, Red. So Liverpool, Benfica. Who will be first in the home leg? Come on, be Benfica first leg at home. Yes! Get in!
Benfica at home, yeah?
Yes, Benfica at home. Come on. It's the best draw we could have got.
That is
Get in.
Would be the best draw we could have gotten, yeah.
And especially Chelsea getting a very difficult tie and City getting Atletico Madrid.
Does that mean we avoid, correct me if I'm wrong, does that mean we avoid Man City or Chelsea all the way to the final from where we are now?
I don't think so.
They do the draw afterwards, don't they, after the semi-finals, which one plays who?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll get to all your comments. Apologies if I have missed any. Make sure you smash that like button as well, Reds. If you're happy with the draw, get it out to more Reds. Yeah, Keith. So the draw, we'll quickly run through it. Chelsea, Bayern. City versus Atletico Madrid. Benfica versus Liverpool. And obviously Bayern versus Villarreal. But Villarreal at home in the first leg. So that's Spectre, just your quick your first thoughts on that, mate. Happy?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That's a fantastic. That's as good as a draw as we could have expected. Besides maybe Chelsea facing City right now and getting one of them over there. But I mean, both English clubs could get taken up by those two teams easily. Atletico is a bit of a shithouse.
Right,
team.
winner.
We got a draw.
Yeah, winner of pot 2. Will it be pot 4? Come on,
City.
Yeah, so Man City. Come on, make it be a City Liverpool final. Oh my God, it's going to be a Liverpool City final. So City will play either Real Madrid or Chelsea in the semi-finals.
Oh, that's exactly what you want. And did they get the pot 3 first or pot 4 first? Because we can still get an away
Yeah,
second leg in the semi-final. If Part 3 gets pulled out first.
So what we want is Bayern Villarreal first, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, we got pot 4.
Okay.
So we're home in the semi-finals
First. Okay.
in the first leg, either against Bayern or Villarreal.
For me, that's the best outcome because we already did Bayern with the exact same team that they have, just by 1 or 2 extra players, just a couple of seasons ago when we won it. And
there we go, absolute legends.
Yeah.
Chelsea, Madrid. Villarreal. Now it's not Liverpool. City, Atletico Madrid. Get in, CC. Few walking Vin whilst watching this. Jack, an absolute legend commitment. So a recap on that, everyone, if you've missed it. Obviously, we will be hope. Oh, I'm going to just quickly draw on the final ball. Who will be home?
Oh, right.
In the final. So that's Liverpool, potentially could be at home. Almost perfect, apart from the semi-final. But as you said there, Spectre, we very much beat Bayern in that same order. Obviously, they come to Anfield a couple of seasons ago, and then we absolutely slapped them in the second leg.
Yeah.
Happy days.
That's a good result.
At least City play away second leg, 100%, mates. Get in. Benfica are better than Atletico Madrid. Get in. Liverpool, Benfica, absolutely phenomenal stuff. A good trip for the amazing away fans, isn't it? With Portugal. Diogo will be going home as well. We have a little visit his family as well. Come on. Yes, great draw. Get in. Benfica, better draw. Belter draw, that. Absolutely get in. What a draw. Absolutely phenomenal stuff there. Reds anyway. Get in, Benfica. Time we had to bit of luck. Unbelievable, Jeff. Jay, get in. I think you should send a message to Klopp. Welcome to the semi-final. No, I know it is phone. I mean, we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. But that's the draw you want. Just quickly get through all your comments as well. Fantastic draw, Jack. It is. Ginny, yes, come on. So hang on, boys. We Benfica who we're playing the semis. It's either going to be Villarreal Skulls or Bayern München of Germany anyway. Obviously, Chelsea, Real Madrid, if you just joined. Manchester City, Atletico Madrid, Villarreal, Bayern, and Benfica.
The funny thing about that lineup is
Liverpool.
if we do get Bayern again, it'll be the same scenario as we played them the last time. Liverpool at home first, and then Bayern away.
Yeah, 100%.
We've done it already.
Yeah. Obviously, it'd be intriguing that City Spider. That's probably their worst possible team. Possibly they could have played, isn't it?
That's it. That they won't be able to handle that shithousery. I think Atletico can do them. Like we've proven already that we can beat Atletico twice over. No matter what the shithousery was, we played them before. We understand how they play. Klopp got it over on Simeone the last time we've played because he learned his lesson from the previous season. So I don't think City are ready for that kind of shithousery, to be honest with you. I think that they'll just I'm just going to say they're going to Neymar all over the pitch and just fall over at the slightest chance, slow down the game, take away the possession as much as they can from City in any way, shape or form. And they've got players that are capable of scoring some really good goals at the same time. So that's a worst possible draw for them. I think they would have been better against Real Madrid than they would have against Atletico. So
no, let's quickly have to draw it up, everyone, just so we can visually see it. Come on. Hopefully their Twitter have put it up. Yeah, there we go. Happy days. They have put that up. There we go. Let's whack this up here, everyone, so everyone can see. But happy days. That's put us all in a good mood, and it Reds.
Yeah.
Absolutely bloody lovely. That's my shirt. Come on, computer. Let me share the screen.
But I think in Chelsea, Real Madrid, that's a tough one for them. And I'm thinking even if Chelsea can do one over on Real Madrid, they'll have one of Man City or Atletico to take them out in the next round after that. So it's kind of working in our favour, really beneficially.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think I've ever seen a handier draw for us in this stage of a group stage with the pathway to a final.
No, we haven't, mate. Yeah, sorry, lad, I'm just bloody trying to.
You're grand, mate. Work away.
Just
I'm trying to keep your friends entertained. Let's sing a song. Let's sing a song. I'm only joking. But I'd say I'd like, obviously we'd like to get Villarreal next, and I'm not kind of putting my hopes in that too much, considering how poor Juventus were throughout the campaign. I don't know how they got to this stage, to be honest with you. Only for the group that Chelsea and Juventus had were fairly weak. So yeah, I think like if they could do one over on Bayern, brilliant. Even in the last round, they had that. What was that crowd that got 1-1 against Bayern in the first leg, but then they got destroyed in the second leg at the Allianz.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But I think guys like Luis Diaz and Mane, Salah, and all will just thrive at the Allianz. To be honest with you, even if we have to play there, and I think that we'll intimidate any of those teams inside there. So I think I be honest with you, Villarreal, Bayern are more scared of us than we are of them, and of Benfica will just relish the fact that they're going against a big team in a round, so they'll just try and enjoy it as much as they can. I think so. They could be a little bit of a test for us. I think just at the start, unless we come out guns blazing.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Obviously, I've managed to get it up anyway, so apologies. It is covering a man's spider's face. But that is, but that is the draw. Chelsea and Real Madrid. Obviously, City, Atletico Madrid, Villarreal, Bayern, and Liverpool, Benfica. Anyway, that's the first time Sylvester has ever controlled a ball. Well, he's all his man mates to be fuming back home now. He'll be getting a couple of text messages. Chelsea versus Real Madrid. Oh, here we go, Tom. It's not even been 10 minutes, and he's going fixed.
Oh, did he fix the empty cabinet? Did he?
Oh, yeah.
He said he was going to do that earlier. Yeah, that's what he was on about, wasn't it?
Yeah. Bayern City. Take that all day. Long stay, 100%, mate. Tougher side of the draw on paper is definitely City. Yeah, I tell you what, if City do progress, you need to get past either Chelsea or Real Madrid. Beautiful draw there. That's one way of describing it, mate. Excellent draw, if you ask me. 100% there, Barry. But closing thoughts on that Spectre. We can go all the way, can't we?
Yeah, one of these times today, lads, he's not going to get confused between me and Spectre.
Spider.
It's too early in the morning, Jack. It's too early. I get it. It's too early in the morning. I completely get it. The thoughts on that is best possible outcome that you could get outside. Probably the most ultimate draw would have been Chelsea, City, Atleti, Real Madrid, which would have been more of a test. But they're all after getting each other, and we're after missing them the whole way to the final. And as you know, when Liverpool get into a final, we're a different gravy. And I think that once we smell that final is when we turn it on. And after learning our lesson in the first leg away to Barcelona a couple of seasons ago, I don't think that anything is going to phase this Liverpool team at all. So I think that no matter who we get are going to be fearing us rather than us fearing them. And it's ideal that it's going to be Bayern, which their team, it's an aging team at this stage. We've done them already 2 seasons ago. It's an aging team, and I think that our football will outpace them. Our style of play just catches them. But that's me giving the service to Villarreal, who could do one over on Bayern themselves, and we could end up meeting them in the semi-final like we did a few seasons back when Klopp took over. But yeah, for me, best possible outcome of, steps to a final that I've had the pleasure of seeing anyway in this competition.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Absolute legends. I did watch Benfica against Barcelona early on in the season. They're an interesting side. Obviously, Nunes, I think he's Uruguayan or he's South American, but he scored the header to knock out. Who was it? He knocked out Ajax.
Ajax, in
In the last round. So you've got a physical presence in the air.
Yeah.
Scored quite a lot of goals. But Luis Diaz, Spider, he'll know exactly how to play against them, won't he?
Yeah, he's done it before lots of times. But even when you say the physical presence, they haven't come up against the monsters that are Matip and Van Dijk. So in that defense, which is why I'm not too worried. I mean, when you think of it, they're after winning, what is it, 88 to 92% of their physical aerial duels so far this season, in comparison to poor Ben White last week, that was like 53% or something like that. So you're not as for games are won and lost as well when you've got mammoths like that in the defense. But look, I'm not going to be too phased. Liverpool will control the game. They will go there to control the game, keep the possession, and tire out Benfica. They'll get a good surge in the first 30 minutes and they'll try and come at us, even in both ties. But I'm just thinking we'll have too much for a side like that, because they don't have the caliber yet for the Champions League. They did years ago, but they don't know.
Yeah, back in the day. Obviously, I think they've won the European Cup twice back in the early, very early 1900s. Anyway.
And we won one for 2007 as well.
Oh, yeah, 2007. Yeah. Massive that race as well. It looks like a beautiful run to the final. Fingers crossed, Willow. But we've got to be professional. I think all of us will. And obviously the players. Obviously complacency will not creep in. Well, you hope it doesn't anyway. But it'll be interesting. I think City did play Sporting, as we were saying on top of the show. They dispatched Sporting, but I was just... Otamendi springing to mind. He plays for the Benfica. I don't know if he's captain, but obviously there's so many. Vertonghen. So it's not like it's not centre halves that our Liverpool squad haven't played up against. The Jurgen Klopp and probably I think Pep Linders is very fluent in Portuguese, and there's quite a couple of Portuguese speaking players within Liverpool squads, and they've got a proud record, haven't they, Spider, in terms of producing top quality talent in and around Europe. I think it was Diaz, and there's a couple of other Premier League players as well. In terms of go quickly, we'll gloss through all the next ties and then we'll have to shoot off anyway. But Chelsea, Real Madrid chat. Let us know who you think will progress through that stage. It's going to be an interesting tie, isn't it?
Yeah, it depends. The Chelsea are at home first, so
first.
That's kind of what's catching them. And City are at home as well, aren't they? In their game?
Yeah, in the first leg as well. Yeah, so
that's what I'm looking at from their point of view. Not that their stadiums really give them much of a lift, but you'd expect them to get some sort of a lift if they were at home second leg. But there could be some sort of. I'm thinking that there could be draws at home for them, and then they could end up, getting caught away. It's got the smell of that about it. But even in saying that, like Benfica are a strong side. For me, I still think that, and I'm hoping Chelsea knock out Real Madrid and then get taken up by one of the other two next.
Yeah, well, they'll play City as well. If you're a City fan, you'll be fuming, won't you, mate? They'll be absolutely bloody fuming. Simeone will be made up. I think all of us will be. We'll be just sat back watching, and hopefully we do the job in the first, like we, as you said there, mate. But Bayern Munich, we very much dispatched them a couple of seasons ago, and as you said, the team is very much getting on a bit. Still a lot of talent within that German side. But obviously Bayern will be a home in the second leg of the semi-finals, and Liverpool can progress past Benfica. But Spider, shout out your channel, mate, and where everyone can find you. What shows you got coming up this
Spider
week?
LFC. Spider LFC, and I've coming up. I've just got to watch along for Notts Forest game on Sunday, like yourself, and then there'll be a couple of things going up on the Kitman, which is the other channel. So you'll find us there, but that's only fairly new. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, make sure you do head over and support Spider as well. Very do appreciate you coming on today, mate. And it's Spider, not Spectre. There's so
That's
many
better.
people.
It's
Joe,
too
when you're
early in the
looking at
morning, Jack.
the chat as well, it's
The
fuzzy.
problem was you called me a couple of times and I answered to it before I realised. Oh, hang on a minute. And that's
So Spectre, if you're watching or if you're in chat, you're in trouble. It's confusing me. But yeah, thank you very much for coming on, mate. And
no
obviously,
problem.
most importantly, every single one of you that is tuned into this morning, and we'll probably have we'll have another live stream a bit later on tonight. Obviously, get Spider on again if he's free, and obviously you're welcome to jump on, everyone, if you want to get your thoughts on the draw, what it means for Liverpool going forward as well. But make sure to just read through all your comments before we do shoot off. Carlsberg don't do European draws, but if they did, Christopher, 100%, mate, this would be the most ideal draw. Right, Jack, I'm going to get off now, mate. Got the granddaughter off school. Well, Willow, hope you have a good day, mate. Special moments then, matey. Have a good day. Really do appreciate you tuning in, mate. The way Real are playing, it'll be tough for Chelsea. 100%, mate. Both of them very defensive-minded. Not ideally going forward, but it will be, especially Benzema. They've gone from playing a very weak and nimble team defensively in PSG to the complete polar opposite, really, in terms of one of the best defensive sides in Europe. Crack and draw, thanks for the stream, mate. You're very welcome, mate. But most importantly, thank you to Spider for joining me today, and obviously every single one of you that is tuned in today. Absolute legends. By the way, don't forget to smash the like button before you go. I give you that tenner later, Willow. Absolute legends. And it's a great draw. Some people say that they've never seen a draw like it before. I'm pretty sure it has been. Pretty sure back in the 70s, 60s. I'm pretty sure that a lot of the big teams, especially Real Madrid, back in the day, didn't they win like 5 Champions League on the run? That's when that's when they paid off the officials back then. Still do now anyway, but we'll see them hopefully in the final. You never know. Good draw. Interesting to see how Pep handles the fixtures. Atleti running about either side of obviously our game in the Premier League. Have to prioritise somewhere, 100%, mate. And you never know, could get a couple of injuries, hopefully.
King of the Naknahini massive. It's not too far away from where I originally came from. Yeah, it's not too far away. So.
But Spider, thank you very much for coming on, mate. And most importantly, everyone, thank you for tuning in. If you are watching this on repeat, make sure you smash that like button, head over to Spider's channels, drop them a follow as well. And we will be seeing you a bit later on today. Have a lovely rest of your Friday morning, everyone. If you're in work, have a good one. Pretty sure that'll give it a boost.
I'm off
today.
to get some seaside fish and chips. That's what I'm off.
Oh, nice. You can get send some our way as well. Yes,
yeah. That's what I'm doing. Thanks very much, Jack, for having me on. And lads, thanks very much for listening to me waffle on. And if you don't understand me and I'm ever talking too fast, tell me. And I'll slow down, right? There's also we're fast thinkers.
I can understand you, mate. It's fine. That's the most important thing. It's so as I said, no subtitles, so apologies. You have to go onto another screen. For me, most importantly, as well. But cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cork and Liverpool are very, very similar. We're both like the rebels of our countries, if you get me. So
we'll just speak on demand now. But we'll speak even quicker and louder after this bloody draw. But Reds, thank you very much. Obviously, Liz, really do appreciate you. Much love, lads. Peace out. But absolute legends, everyone. We'll see you a bit later on today. And you'll never walk alone. And up to Reds, Liverpool. I've got Benfica and potentially Bayern Munich or Villarreal in the semis. Stuff that's it.